Minister.
Mr. Speaker, since 2003, we've invested $7 billion in our transmission upgrades. That's getting a car in Halifax, drive all the way to Vancouver, 5,000 kilometres of transmission upgrades. Mr. Speaker, we're committed to delivering a reliable system of energy. Mr. Speaker, we're committed to making the investments that government did not make. But, Mr. Speaker, get this. They have opposed our efforts to make these investments every step of the way. If you don't support the investments, you can't try to take credit for the results. We're making the tough decisions. We're making the investments.
Thank you. New question, the member from Parkdale High Park.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Health. Speaker, Beth Swirling is a constituent from my riding, and she's at Queen's Park today. Ms. Swirling's always lived a very active and a very healthy life, but now Ms. Swirling lives in excruciating pain and with very limited mobility because she is in desperate need of hip replacement surgery. The surgery was supposed to take place in a Toronto hospital within 3 months, but recently the hospital told her she would be waiting at least 6 months. Does the minister, through the Speaker, think it is fair that Ms. Swirling has to live with agonizing pain because their wait time strategy is clearly failing?
Minister.
Thank you, Speaker, and let me welcome Ms. Swirling to the legislature today. You know, Speaker, when we were elected in 2003, the campaign leading up to that election, where we were all out knocking on doors, we heard 2 stories over and over again about our healthcare system. The first was about access to primary care. Very pleased we have more than 1 million new Ontarians attached to primary care than when we took office. The second one was unacceptably long wait times. We have made enormous progress getting those wait times down. The government, prior to ours, did not even bother to measure wait times. They did not bother to measure wait times. Speaker, over the past 7.5 years, we have gone from not measuring to publicly reporting to making strategic investments.
Thank you. Ask the honourable members. People want to hear the answer to the question. Supplementary member from Nickel Belt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is all fine and dandy to measure, but if what you're measuring is failure, we're no further ahead. And it is no surprise that this strategy is a failure, because it does nothing to prevent the growing need for these kinds of procedure. It does nothing to drive innovation. It does nothing to drive efficiency. All it does is a number game. The Globe and Mail recently reported on some of the problem of this government wait time strategy, and we see today that it is people like Mrs. Swirling who end up suffering. The minister says that she is proud that her government is measuring wait time, but how can she be proud when it continues to fail Ontarians so miserably?
Speaker, I am very pleased to have the opportunity to talk about the results we have achieved when it comes to wait times. Let me share these results with you. Hip replacements are down by 54%. We've taken 189 days off the wait for a hip replacement. Knee replacement down by 53%, Speaker. CT scans down by 58%, cancer surgery down by 20%, general surgery down by 17%. Speaker, no matter what the people opposite want to say, our wait time strategy has been a very, very strong success for this government. We are not done. We still have work to do. We know that. But now we know exactly what wait times are in every hospital across this province. For a number of procedures, we are determined to continue with the success in bringing down those wait times, and we are absolutely committed to continue to investing in healthcare, and we are not committed to cutting healthcare.
Thank you. New question, the member from Richmond Hill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of the Environment. Minister,